My hat says, see me, and see me because I just listened to the bells that cleared out all the negative entities everywhere so you didn't have to pay for them. I don't know, I just can't seem to get away from the fact that the New Age people figure that there's horrible entities everywhere and they have the solution, and that is that you gotta spend your money to get their special Merkaba meditation, and that is going to clear out all the crap from your life. And here's the queen of it all, the one I've used before because she's something special, Maureen St. Germain. I mean, truly, it is unbelievable the number of charlatans that are out there looking for your money. And, you can't live without money, and you can't live without no-see-em kind of bugs. You can't live without anything at all except, well, air is still free, seems to be. And, if you go to your local sewer, I guess you can scoop up a little bit of water. But the whole point of it all is that I am sick to death of every time I turn around, somebody's got their hand out. Give me some of your money. You need this. You need this. I don't know. It's unbelievable. You go to... I go on and on about this. Well, Earth ascension, we're supposed to be getting, I don't know, the weather's supposed to get better, people are supposed to get nicer. Oh, somebody came up with a brilliant idea the other day. They said, well, the reason that things are so bad is that it's got to get really, really bad to call in more light. So if you want to go and engage with more light, in other words, angels or whatever, we got to bring in the demons. This is how people think. It's kooky. And it never ends. And if you look back in history, there's no lack of people coming around selling snake oil and people coming up with, this is the next rapture, this is the next new age. I don't know. And now, well, where I live, there's an election, and the current leader of the government, well, I won't even talk about her, but she's saying, I know you really don't like me, but look at the list of all my accomplishments. I've raised the minimum wage to the point, well, you still can't afford to live, you can't afford to pay the rent on it, but it's better than the $3 less than you made before, and so aren't you better off with me? No, we're not. See you later. We don't want you anymore. Get rid of you. And well, we got rid of the other leader and we got a new leader, and he's decided that he was going to go and buy up a bunch of oil pipelines that another government didn't want. So, as a member of this country, I guess, now I own a bunch of oil pipelines that I didn't want, and people where the oil pump pipelines are didn't want, but this guy who apparently was elected to be the leader bought them, and now we have them, and the pipelines are going to be expanded. And I might as well tell you where they're going. They're going to Vancouver, Canada. So they're going to get more and more heavy oil that's going to go across the mountains to Vancouver, where they're going to be spilled into the Pacific Ocean and contaminate all the beaches in Vancouver. Thank you, Justin Trudeau. We love you, Mr. Just Not Ready. I gotta tell you, the other person is Kathleen Wynne of Ontario, who has raised the record debt even higher because she can't stop spending money, and her opponent, Doug Ford, can't stop coming up with more promises to spend more money. And, the 37 kilometers of highway between Thunder Bay and Nipigon was $250 billion. And, but Kathleen Wynne says, well, you're almost going to be making $15 an hour on minimum wage thanks to me. Elect me again. It never ends. I don't know. What do? You can't get away from it all. You can laugh, you can cry, you can go out and buy some popcorn. There's no solution. You're in hell. Welcome to hell. You can't get out of it. All you can do is, I don't know, smile. Hi, welcome to hell. The great metaphysical teacher Stuart Wilde said, you gotta learn to be happy in hell. You gotta go and have tea with Hitler and not talk about his atrocities of gassing all the Jews. You gotta be able to go and hang out with Pol Pot in Cambodia, who basically, I don't know, took the knife to most of the population. It's unbelievable the depths that people will go to. These leaders, Joseph Stalin, and he basically took the Ukrainians and he forced them into starvation, starved them to death. Great leaps forward in China under Chairman Mao. I mean, the number of humans that have been in charge of the world, and it never seems to end. History just repeats itself on and on and on, one after another, warmonger after warmonger. And, people just, what are you going to do? And, Donald Trump says, don't worry about it. Elections are rigged anyway. And I truly do believe they're rigged. You can't get away from it. How do I survive? I don't know. I don't know how the heart keeps beating. But, if you figure it out, Elon Musk says that we're living in a simulated world. And, that starts to make a little bit of sense. We're not real. We're sort of computer-generated characters. But we certainly feel the pain of it all. And we feel the pain in our pocketbooks. And we feel the pain when we see all the advertisements that sends you to the beautiful Caribbean Ocean or the Pacific Ocean, and you look at your pocketbook and you really can't afford to go. But other people get to go, apparently, because you see them in the pictures, and other people get, beautiful cars and beautiful houses. Hollywood's famous for showing soap operas where the filthy rich live, and you don't really want their lifestyle because they're truly horrible people. They just get drunk and they bitch each other out, and despite wearing $5,000 gowns, they're just horrible people. So welcome to hell on earth. And I don't know, keep looking for a portal. Stuart Wilde said that there was ways to get to other dimensions. He said that to your right over here somewhere is another dimension. It's kind of a heaven dimension. And also, if you go sort of down below your feet, you can get to another heavenly dimension. So let's just step to this heaven, and we'll just go down to this heaven here. I feel better. I'm in heaven. I used to buy Stuart Wilde books too. He's dead, apparently. Some people say he was attacked by the government. I saw him one time. I paid $25 to see him. I thought he was funny. If you read his book, he's cute. But, he always charges money to listen to him. And so he was a capitalist. And it was reported that he's dead. I don't think anybody really dies. I think they do go to other dimensions and they continue on. And I don't know if there's any realm other than hell. I think hell is everywhere. And, some people say hell is a state of mind. Hell is hell and heaven is hell. And, words are words and welcome is welcome. That's about all I got for you today. I'm Beasley the Wizard. Have a wonderful day in hell.